So let's go first with personal moments or achievements. Your tops for 2022. Now, I prepared for this. I have notes. You want me to go first to help drive this?
No. Personal achievements, I can say for 2022.
Mm-hmm.
For me, or just everything encompassing
You, us.
Okay. So first, I completed a year of therapy.
Oh, nice. We're gonna definitely give an applause for that. It's dope.
I think that was.
I can't believe it's been a year. Yeah?
It's been a year now, a year or more. But I think that was really important for me to take that time for myself because it opened me up to so many other things, and it allowed me to look at myself and look at my behaviors, to look at my triggers, to look at all of these things, to look at my associations, to look at my friendships, to look at friendships maybe that weren't really friendships, to look at family dynamics, to look at my parenting, to look at being a mother, to look at being then a girlfriend. And then the next milestone I will say is us getting married.
Hey, that was huge.
This was not in the plan in January. I just want everybody to know, okay? This was not, getting married was not in the January vision board.
Last January?
It was not in the vision board for January.
2022?
It was not the vision of 2022. This was nowhere. Was it for you?
No, we weren't talking about getting
we were not talking about getting married this year. No, it was not. So that was a major milestone or accomplishment, and I feel like my openness to it a lot came from the work that I was doing on myself.
No doubt. That's dope.
And I felt good. I felt like, I want to say my weight loss journey or my health journey or something like that, but what I will say is that I feel like I've accomplished not beating myself up about my body so much.
Okay.
This year.
Indeed. And now you're finding out that we discussed this last pod, but you're finding out that you were never justified in beating yourself up about it because it was things that weren't completely in your control.
Working against me behind the scenes.
Working against you behind the scenes.
We're going to put you 10 pounds back on.
It be your own body.
It be your own body, okay? I'm up here working out, pumping and sweating, all these things. And in the background, my body's like, 5 pounds.
Yeah.
5 pounds. We going to do it.
Yeah.
And so being comfortable in my skin at this age of 46 has been a huge accomplishment for me. I am not beating myself up about whatever size my jeans are, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm at an 8 petite right now. Most of my life I've been like a 4 or 6, and I'm good right here, okay?
Right.
Because I am a woman of a particular age, and they do say that as you get older, your body shifts and things and hips and booty and all these things start happening. But I am embracing wherever it is right now, giving myself the grace. And being happy in it, loving myself, and not talking so negatively to myself about where I am. Like, oh my God, I should be this and that, blah, 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 blah. Because if I was doing that, I would be so miserable right now.
Yes, yeah, because you'll never be satisfied.
I would be so sad right now.
A lot of times, even when we do lose the weight, even though we've lost the weight and we may lose the inches, you still look at yourself a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like from being where you were, it's like almost like trauma, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like, dang, you still look at yourself like, I need to lose, I need to do more, I need to do more. So you can never be satisfied. So finding that, being comfortable with yourself, discovering that in yourself or whatever, and embracing that, it's dope. It's a good thing. Psychologically, it's huge.
It is. And also, I will say this.
Uh-oh. I don't have a drum roll.
Having love in your life is a different thing. When it's a genuine happiness and love and fulfillment and all of these things, it just feels different, and you experience it, you embrace it, and I think it affects your whole aura. I think it affects your being, your
Yeah.
vibe, your everything. And you make me blush all the
Hey,
time.
man, come on, man.
And I feel like just love, because if you are coming from a place of love and you are giving love and you are receiving love, then love stays around
Yeah.
you. And it's just like, just how your life is.
It's a beautiful thing. You guys, you would think that we're performing for a crowd sometimes. We're at home by ourselves. The way we be acting. How do young people say, why are we like this? It's a great thing.
It's a great thing.
It's just us and
It's
and
just
you know, and Beans. You know, Beans get upset when he gets too much. He senses too much happiness.
He comes, he runs like, what the hell y'all doing?
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's definitely true. You know, I believe in that and agree with that 1,000%.
So I feel like those are the immediates that I thought of for 2022 that just felt like, what a year this has been. And I know we threw a curveball at everybody when we was like, boom, married. And it was just, it was a natural progression.
Yeah.
It felt really, really great.
So that I'll
That's
run
me.
through. So I'll start off with the one that of course we got married.
Yeah.
Huge, beautiful, great success story there. A great accomplishment. Is a highlight of the year for sure. You know what I'm saying? Us getting married. And that's the act of us committing to each other on that level. I can put the ceremonies separate. The ceremony itself.
Yeah.
I didn't even have that on the list, but while I'm speaking about us getting married, because we can get married at the justice of the peace, and that union, you know, us making that decision is still the same.
Yeah.
But the ceremony itself was just, woo, man.
It was.
That's a close second, I guess.
It was dope. Shout out to James, Tuna Ford.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying?
My brother
And
James.
Donnie.
And Donnie.
And you know what I'm saying?
And Shanae.
And Shanae, you know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
everyone who showed up.
Yes.
And even those who couldn't show up that wanted to be there, we love y'all.
We feel it. We felt the love.
Felt the love.
Thank you.
Um,
And for everybody who said, wait, what?
right. Boom, Mary. You would think we made that up. You came up with that, and then you found the cake topper for it. That's pretty hard. People love that.
Yeah, and we will have the cake topper back out again for our anniversary, and we will have cake.
Right?
The cake is in the freezer. Yes, I did save it.
Yes.
1 year anniversary, we will pop out that cake again.
Next for me is we started this podcast. That's a huge accomplishment that I share with you. You know what I mean? Great accomplishment. No, shout out to us for that, man.
Shout
You
out
started
to
the
you
pod.
for the vision and the because I'm like flighty, y'all. I'm just the talent. I say this all the time. I am just the talent.
the
I
talent.
just show up. Yes, I do my data and I'll do some research and some statistics and stuff like that. But you are the brains behind all of this. You learned about all of the stuff. Like
Lighting, audio.
audio, key grip.
Those
He's
are
the
two-
key grip.
The two very important things, people: lighting and audio.
But even doing the YouTube stuff and the video and the what's it Sprout? What is it called? Buzzsprout thing, and
Still getting there.
uploading all of our stuff and video versus audio and the SEO stuff. Like I see you doing all of that stuff.
Yeah.
The editing.
Still learning.
All
Yeah.
those things that you do. We don't have a professional.
I produce the
person.
show.
He's a producer. Yes, he produces the
direct
show.
it.
He does everything, y'all.
Appreciate
it. He's not hired. He's not out for hire right now, but
Nah.
it might be something that he does later.
never
I don't
know.
know.
You never
I mean,
know.
if we blow up to the point that somebody else is producing us, then maybe you can produce somebody
Who
else.
knows? I mean, I produce right now. There's no problem. Producing is I don't have to do the lighting and all those things to produce somebody's show. I can produce for sure, like, because I have ideas and vision. But it's not about that. So yes,
Key
thank
grip.
you,
You're
key grip
welcome.
guy.
Key grip guy.
Another accomplishment for me is the old fashioned cocktail riffs series that I did that I plan on bringing back.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That was
and it
dope.
came out really well, I think.
It was well received. Too.
Yeah, it was well received.
A lot of people watched it.
I love highlighting talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Interesting people. These bartenders out here are amazing. So shout out to all the bartenders who participated in that. Those can be watched on my Whiskey and Kicks channel on YouTube.
Yes.
And
go watch them. Comment.
go watch those. Yo.
Subscribe.
They're dope. Fun. So those are achievements. Moments. I have some moments. Your birthday celebration.
Oh.
Your entire birthday celebration from the beginning to all the way through to Philadelphia, right?
Philadelphia was
the
so
end of it.
Dope.
Yeah, that was a great moment for 2022.
Okay.
My birthday in the Keys, Costa Rica.
Oh my God.
Also,
Wait, go back. Don't slide over your birthday.
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale for your birthday.
Yeah, I got all those listed on here.
Okay.
So the Keys, Fort Lauderdale for my birthday, and Costa Rica. Costa Rica, everybody thought we got married there because of the video that we put out. Remember that video of us walking out to the balcony? You had on all white. I had on all white when we were going to
Yeah,
the
we was
ceremony.
going to somebody else's thing.
People thought they thought it looked kind of ceremonial the way you walked out and then I walked out, but it was just a video that we did.
That was just us in
It
the
was
jungle.
content.
In the jungle. Just filming content.
Another big achievement, I guess, is I feel like my bond with my friends strengthened this year. So our conversations expanded.
Okay.
The topics, the depth, we expanded on all that stuff. We touch on things, pause, and talk about things now that we didn't talk about before. And I think that's because of progression individually, and then in the inclusion of, we brought a new person into, I knew James before this year, but James and I bonded this year more than, in the past and whatnot. This was our year for that, for sure. And then he and Joe bonded, you know what I mean? So, that the bond with my friends strengthened this year, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Even reconnected with a good friend of mine that, what I'm saying, we had fallen out for a little bit and whatnot. And then, so that's a great thing. You know what I mean? So that's I think is that all I have on? That's all I have on my list right now. But those are some nice personal moments and achievements for 2022 between the two of us.
Definitely.
I love it.
That was great.
Anybody out there, man, what's some of y'all personal moments and achievements for 2022? What did you experience, man? Tell us about it.
So I left a moment out.
She left a moment. I can see your mind. I can see your brain moving over there.
I was listening to accomplishments, and then I didn't think about the moments. Okay, there was
moments. Yeah,
two moments.
Go for it.
2 moments. So 2 moments. One, my daughter graduating from college. It's a huge one.
Huge. That's huge.
I'm not gonna cry, but I feel like I'm about to cry.
Crying is okay.
It's big when your child, your firstborn, the one you pop out.
Oh, I cannot relate.
You cannot relate, but the one that you pop out actually accomplishes such a major life-changing milestone.
Yes, it's dope. Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Joe. Congratulations, happy graduation, Joe.
Yeah,
it's only been a week.
Yup.
And we got one more week, and then she's moving. So that was one, and then the other one that I don't know how I could possibly forget. But my trip to Lodi, California.
Ooh, yes, Lodi.
Was
Huge.
A huge experience for me. Like I can't articulate how life-changing that trip was for me to Lodi, and to experience the collective. You're wearing a shirt, the Lodi.
Yep. Bringing me a shirt back.
Collective. Just to experience the people, the winery, the family aspect of all the wineries who welcomed us, the Roots Fund scholars out there. Shout out to the Roots Fund. For that trip. That trip was amazing, and it definitely helped to refocus my wine, everything.
Yeah.
And I felt like I found some people. I felt like I found some wine people. that I didn't necessarily have before.
Yeah.
That I have like my own little text chain of my wine people, and
That's dope.
it's a great thing. Shout out to the Lodi wine fam, because we definitely check in on
We
each
coming
other.
back out there.
Yeah, we are gonna come.
We were
back
talking
out.
about that Bay trip, that San Francisco trip.
Yeah. Like we do one day Lodi, one day Napa.
Yeah.
Because I got peoples in Napa to see too. So, but
Then a few days in San Francisco.
yeah,
Gotta
'cause
buy
I've
an extra
never
suitcase.
never done San Fran.
Gotta buy an extra suitcase.
flew in and
The
flew out.
shopping.
But the Lodi trip for sure was a life changer. Shout out to Randy. I got the book. Just such an experience. If you don't know a lot about wine, if you don't know a lot about wineries, if you don't know a lot about grape growing, if you don't know a lot about sustainable farming and grapes, and it was something that you read about in the textbooks that's in real life, real time. And it changed everything from my level 3 course to understand that stuff there. So that was a major moment for me. And I went by myself, and it was right after we got married.
You were like,
and
I
I
don't know if
almost was like,
I
I'm not
like,
gonna
man,
go.
you better take your behind out there, yo.
And if I wouldn't have gone, I would have been kicking myself about not
Of
having that
course.
experience.
That was your dream trip.
It was my
from a wine
dream
perspective.
trip for a year. I know everybody talks about Champagne and all these other places. I just wanted to go to Lodi
Yeah.
here in the U.S. And there's so many great wines that I came back with, and wine that came in the mail after that I need to re-up on.
Yes. Re-up.
It's time for the re-up. So
Time for the re-up.
Lodi.
That's
for sure.
dope. That's dope.
Don't want to leave that out. That was a major 2022 experience.